What's going on, guys? It's DeathMonk here. Today I'm going to be talking about some rather interesting updates that have recently just gone live in Fortnite Battle Royale. So as you guys can see, there was some downtime earlier today for the most recent and last patch update for Chapter 3. For those who don't know, there is going to be an in-game live event happening on December the 3rd, which goes by the name of Fracture. And we're apparently going to get some little bit of, maybe a couple of days downtime to maybe a few hours downtime after that. And then we're going to be going into Chapter 4 very soon. So, as you guys can see, we had a little patch update on all devices. And I'm just going to talk you guys through what has changed. Now, basically, for those who don't know, there's been a new POI update. Now, Tilted Towers has actually been renamed to Tainted Towers. And the description reads, Tainted Towers is great for shopping, lunch, eliminations, which was apparently, that's what was given to us apparently, so that's really interesting. We've also learned of a update with Rocket League, or a collaboration with Rocket League, where one of the cars from that specific video game has been added as a vehicle in Fortnite Battle Royale, so that's going to be really interesting. Hopefully you might be able to see some gameplay with the higher octane car from Rocket League in this background footage. So that's really interesting to talk about there. We've also got a new Fortnite bundle goes by the name of Duelist's Grace. And apparently this involves a pickaxe or a sword looking harvesting tool. So that's really interesting there. I've also got brand new cosmetics, including what appears to be a rat. Like a fluffy rat. We've also got a loading screen, wrap, I think that's a back bling or an emoticon, as well as a harvesting tool. So new bundles involved. I've also got new rat skin loading screens. Looks really interesting. New updated map image on screen right now here for you guys. The main updates mainly are the house that was once up here, just to the outside of, I don't know what this POI was renamed to, but just to the west of that was a house in this vicinity, and that's now been removed. I'm guessing it's been taken up by the hot air balloons that are scattered throughout the map, and all that remains down there is the maze. Down here, Tilted Towers has been affected by the chrome, and I think it's mainly quite a few certain areas of Tilted Towers have actually been scooped up in a similar fashion by those hot air balloons. And I think the clock tower is one of them off the top of my head, so that's really interesting to see. The blimp as well as the pirate ship are all hovering above, just behind the broken statue on the east side of the map there, so that's interesting. What else have we got to learn about? I think we've got a few interesting spoilers for the live event, which I'll show you in a bit. We've also got a new loading screen involving the reality tree being taken over, and it appears to be some sort of grassy substance or grass of some description actually taking over the chrome. So that's really interesting there. We've got Bushranger standing on top of one of the obelisks, if you will. So that looks pretty cool. What else have we got to tell you guys about? There's also brand new skins. As you guys can see, we've got a few there. I think we've got a few even more new skins here. This one on the top right is a PlayStation exclusive. New grappler. I think they call this the grapple glider in game. So it's a similar fashion. If you remember the Batman the gun that Batman used back in Chapter 1. Season 9 or 10 if memory serves, where you shoot a grapple gun and actually allows you to redeploy. Now that looks like it's actually returned and is now in game from what I understand. Skull Trooper's Blue Eyes Glow is now an edit style now, so you'll be able to, if you wish to turn those blue glowing eyes off in the most recent update. What else have we got to talk about? There's also World Cup skins that have recently been leaked within the files of the game, so these look really cool. Can't wait to check those guys out. Make sure you guys use my support code on the item shop, DeathMonk1992. I'd thoroughly appreciate it. I think we've got a few more to look at. I wish they had the actual, rather than just random colours, I wish they had like the actual teams on them, if that makes sense. That it could have just been down to maybe like the, what's the word I'm searching for here? It could be down to maybe do some copyright perhaps, or something along them lines. So that's really interesting to see there. I've got a few celebratory emotes, a couple of loading screens. I just showed you one a moment ago. Here's the other one. Rat in a disco, which looks rather interesting. Grapple glider stats for those who are interested. No headshot damage, does 10 magazine size, 1 fire rate per second, and a 1.26 reload time. So that's for the epic variant. Excuse me. Now, even though the live event is encrypted, we have actually found out some rather interesting things within it, which again I'll come on to in a moment. New quest categories in version 22.4. Of course, we're going to get some high octane challenges. Of course, from Rocket League, we're going to get an avian ambush, which I'm guessing is increased chickens, as well as the bargain bin. Those are going to be the final 3 weeks before Chapter 4 commences. Here we go. If you actually do take part in the upcoming event, there will be a free cosmetic. Now, we believe at this present moment in time it could potentially be this back bling, which involves, as you guys can see, what appears to be the 0 point in the middle here and 3 maps. So we could see an amalgamation of 3 different previous chapter maps. So it could be a portion of chapter 1, a portion of chapter 2, and a portion of chapter 3, then re-amalgamate them into one bigger map. So that's going to be really interesting there. It's likely going to be a free award for watching the live event, according to Happy Power. What else is there to talk about? It's going to be called Zero Fragment, and the description reads Initiating Zero Fusion. So that's going to be interesting to look forward to. Is there anything else I need to tell you guys about? Here we go. The paradigm has shared some concerning words. So we're going to take a listen to this.
Reality as you know it is going to end. I know that's hard to hear, but there's no changing it now. I have a plan. Stay close and be ready to follow my lead. The scientist's suspicions were correct. The 0 point has gone dormant. I need to wake it up, and I think I know how. I need everything the scientist had on the 0 point. And that man is a squirrel, alright? So he's got data stashed everywhere. I know it's hard to understand why we need to keep fighting, especially when we won't win. Ask Jones about the Loop Breaker project. He thinks it's confidential. It's not. I need you to find a way to send me that research. I know that's an impossible request, but there has to be someone who understands. Find them. Make sure you get Bushy and Metal for this. Order some ornaments. We couldn't have done this without him. Without any of you. And this should be everything I need. Stay alive. Here's hoping we see each other again. Paradigm, over and out.
Right, so basically what his paradigm is saying is she's talking about, I think it was scientist, how the 0 point has gone dormant. He's referring the scientist that everything he has on the 0 point, he wants paradigm wants to know about it, and she believes she believes that he has the answers to everything, and she even claims that we won't win. And we need to ask Jones about this Loop Breaker project that he's been working on, apparently. Of course, Bushranger is involved in this now, so we couldn't have done that without him. And she's basically signing off. So that's interesting to look at there. New item shop background code named Billy. Now, we don't know what this could be for, but it should be interesting to find out. New lobby background. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are probably already aware of this by now, so that's really interesting to find out. All of this background here, like all this, what I want to describe as seaweed, all is interactive, so that's really interesting there. There's much more I need to tell you guys about. I've also got some quest voice lines from Agent Jones, possible spoilers involved in this. Let's take a listen.
We've been in a bit of a holding pattern, waiting for the next phase of my orders to trigger. The translator's picking up a weak signal, which means the paradigm's back. Here, Amy built these new signal boosters to, well, you know, boost the tree signal. So, point the signal boosters at the tree, and we'll pick up the Paradigm's message. Yeah, dumpsters, obviously. We should have thought of that. Search some dumpsters for the scientist's vitally important reality-saving research. Well, they're here. And they smell horrible. Oh, I know you love him, Amy, but you gotta admit, the guy's a little... Yeah, I was thinking something else, but let's split the diff and go with eccentric. Well, that's everything. Cards on the table. Amy, still on board? We need to tether ourselves to the island's energy using these zero-point attunement anchors. We have to place them in sync. So, once your anchor is down, send me a signal to place mine. These anchors will either hold us together, probably not that. We're gonna be fine. Now that we've got the anchor set up, we should refocus on getting the last of the scientist's notes for the Paradigm. You know I love that idea, but there's gonna be a way to send all of it at once. We should look into how the zero point is communicating. Maybe take some energy signature readings. Pick up a sensor backpack and get some energy readings at Loot Lake. Hey, Ames, seen anything helpful in the data set? Ooh, that could be interesting. Yes, sorry, of course. The scientist would be very proud of you. I'll set up some equipment and take zero-point readings. All you have to do is survive the storm. I've been thinking about rifts lately. Those things are basically energy portals pre-attuned to the zero point and the island. And I also know the loot llamas create rifts when they go away? Okay, good, because, wait, constantly? Chase a loot llama. Let him escape and use the rift left behind. Understand? Ames? Do we know someone who speaks tree? Bushy thinks he can do it. Take these seeds and plant them across the island to triangulate a signal. Hey, Amy. Thanks for everything. Best friend. Just friends, then.
Okay, guys, so that's interesting there. Let's see what Agent Jones and all the rest of them have in store. Jun Huan, who I mentioned earlier about that PlayStation exclusive skin. That's basically what it looks like in game. I've also got his Ember Holster back bling, I think that is, as well as the Ember batons. I'm sure that's a, what's the word I'm searching for here? Harvesting tool. I've also got a Save the World pack, as well as a Chapter 4 Season 1 starter pack, which I'm assuming is this skin? No. It's Chapter 3 Season 4. Chapter 3 Season 4. Chapter 3 Season 4. Ah, right, okay. Never mind. I've also got some AB Quest voice lines, so we can might as well take a listen to this. Again, spoilers involved, perhaps.
That's not true. We've executed Operation Rescue the Scientist versions 1 through 46. I really think number 47 is gonna be the one. Why are you looking at a computer? The scientist's obsession with perfection leads him to constantly destroy his notes. He's a complex man, and that is why I love him. Rugged but approachable? Yeah, because he keeps telling everyone about it. Which reminds me, why don't you extract everything he knows before he figures out what top secret means? Nice work. Jones is gonna want to see this. The tentative partnership is still on. I've got all the scientist data in my quantum drive, and I'm unkillable, so I don't really have anything to lose. Except your existence, which is not nothing. Or tear everything apart. And I mean everything. So, how should we get these research notes to the Paradigm? I could read them like an audiobook. Data point 1. Value at, open bracket, -4, comma, +8. Close bracket. Nope. Should I prepare for my audiobook debut? Amy hopes you have enjoyed this presentation. Have we considered that the Zero Point's communication abilities may be tied to phases of the storm? So, are you gonna say it? Next time, don't make me ask. You can say it. We all hear their screams constantly echoing across the island. That's right. Humans can't hear their screams. You're really missing out. There's that weirdo who's always handing me leaflets. Bush Ranger, go find him. As the most flammable guy on the island, he better know he can do it. Too much, too soon.
Okay, so that's really interesting to listen to there. Apparently we've also got some quests for the high octane. So complete 2 octane quests, 500 meters continuously, earn points in RL Live, complete lap in under 2.5 minutes in octane race. 4 quests, hit opponents while riding an octane, you have to do that 3 times, and I think that's 250 points at RL Live, complete 2 laps. 6 octane quests, perform a 720 front or backflip in the air with an octane, Damage power points and snipers versus Octanes. Recharge hard point at Rocketeer Ruins. Fuel lock and Octane. Eliminate sniper opponent and snipers for Octanes and collect points at Rocketeer Ruins. So that's interesting there. Just trying to quickly go through this as much as I possibly can here for you guys. Football Frenzy. Now this is most likely going to be during the World Cup period. Complete Football Frenzy quests. Hit opponents with a shotgun and assault rifle and SMG. Slide and dance within 10 seconds of scoring a goal. Eliminate 3 opponents in a single match. Land on a football pitch and finish among the top 10 players in a single match. You have to do that. I think you have to do that twice. I'm not sure on that one. Travel distance while sprinting, 300 meters. Hit an enemy player from over 75 meters away. Score a goal in 2 different matches, and visit 2 football pitches in a single match. Now we don't know what the rewards are for that, but if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. I've already gone through those voice lines for Paradigm. So this, I don't know if you can see these, but I'll quickly run through them. Prepare for Joseph's call as you're on your next bus ride. Position the signal boosters using your harvesting tool. Wait for the orders. Search an open dumpster, I think that says, to find the last of the scientist's research notes. Wait for the orders. Talk to Agent Jones. Find and enter the approval code on a computer at a research lab. Dance near what's that say? Amusement? Attunement anchors? Okay. Use the sensor backpack to record 0-point energy of signatures. Survive storm viz in a single match. And talk to bush ranger and plant the tree seeds. So that's interesting there. I'm just whizzing through this. They've been teasing him. Silver and gold. We believe Midas is going to be coming back to the map at some point. Chapter 3, Season 4, Wild Week. Quests and rewards. This is for apparently avian ambush. So catch chicken in different matches. Use a D-launcher while holding a chicken. Deal damage with a chicken peck. Throw chickens. Return to chicken to a pen. Travel while holding a chicken. Fall strawberries while holding a chicken. Hunt glowing load chickens. Slide for 30 meters continuously while holding a chicken and deal damage to chickens. Fair enough. And these ones I believe are Bargain Bin Week 11. Complete 3 avian ambush quests. 5 avian ambush quests and 7. So I think I might have got this the wrong way around, but open a safe, bargain bin, collect bars from eliminated players, so I have to get 100 bars, complete 3 bounties, collect 200 in Tilda Tower, Sleepy Sound or Quality Condos, and finally purchase 2 items from a character and lend a vending machine in a single match. Sorry, purchase an item from a character and a vending machine in a single match. Sorry, I've said that wrong. 3 bargain bin quests, 5 bargain bin quests, and 7 bargain bin quests. The reason that they're saying no reward is due to the fact that we don't know exactly what the reward is for each specific challenge. Now there are some Fracture event tags and event spoilers here, so if you don't know anything about the live event, click away now. So without further ado, let's take a look into this. So I've managed to find out that the code name for the live event is Radish. So that's interesting there. So you can, as you guys can see, seeing what's being involved in this. I'm not going to go into this too much here, guys, but just to give you a bit of an idea of what to expect. So it looks like we're going to be doing something to do with the water basketball. That should be interesting to find out what that's all about. ZP is involving the 0 point, so 0 point will be somewhat involved during the live event. There will be a cooldown period, it looks like. Campfires, complete stargazing. That could potentially be the downtime, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Here we go. Radish Night. So Night will be the downtime trigger, if you will. So that's really interesting to see. We're going to be getting a few cutscenes as well during this live event. It's interesting to look at here, guys. Really interesting. Apparently there's also going to be quests to complete, I guess. I know one of the quests will obviously be involved in actually taking part in the event, so that should be interesting to look forward to as well. I think I've just gone through that one. Yep. I think. Also, we've got a Big Battle LTM, which we believe at this present moment in time to be 50v50, so that's returning from Chapter 1. The match begins with the storm already circling the first zone, and you'll see uncommon rarity items already in your loadout. The result, the action starts right away in this fast-paced zero-build LTM. Now that's live in-game at this present moment in time. Octane makes a new stop, so I'm just going to go quickly onto Fortnite's blog, if it launches. Octane makes a new stop, so newest destination is on the Fortnite map. You can grapple to safety with the grapple glider. Have a big time in the battle LTM 40v40, I'm guessing it is, instead of 50v50, never mind. Explore the Battle Royale and outside Battle Royale. Okay, so I'm guessing we can actually explore the island in creative, going from what I understand, and there'll be Vaulting Battle Lab in version 23.00. User interact improvement on mobile, competitive notes. Octane's not included in competitive matches, so that's really interesting there. I believe we got a trailer for, or a slightly updated trailer for that, so that should be interesting to look at if I manage to find it. I've also got some interesting countdown sound effects. Interesting. Let's see what that's all about. Football World Cup. We believe that this present moment in time that the code name for this in the in-game files is Red Oasis. We've actually got some grapple glider gameplay, courtesy of FMVR Intel, just to give you a bit of an idea of what to expect when you do use this for the first time. So, similar to Batman's Old Spider from Chapter 1, more or less the same mechanics. So that's really good to see. Bushranger has been added as an NPC in version 22.4. It will be involved with Jones's storyline as well, as we just heard from those figures of speech. Factory Live Event Startup. Now apparently we've got a so what we're going to do is I'm going to take a look at this, take a listen to this start-up piece of music. Now, spoilers for this next piece. We're going to take a look at what actually happens when you leave the main lobby and go into the actual live event. Now, if you don't want any spoilers, click away from this video now. Now, I don't know why the actual character didn't work on that, but basically, there is something that it should be doing something more than that, but never mind. I'll just see if I can hunt down exactly what happens, or what's supposed to happen, I should say, when the live event actually does begin. Let me see if I can find it. I think it might be this video. Okay, so you're virtually upside down. Okay. Bit random, if I do say so myself. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. Let me know in the comments box down below. I think that's pretty much it. Chapter 4 map teaser concept. A shout out to FNG Vaco. Let me know what you guys thought of that little teaser there in the comments box down below. Hope everyone's excited for the live event. Don't forget, it does start on... Now, don't forget, Fracture, which is going to be the Chapter 3 finale event going into Chapter 4, will happen on December the 3rd at 4 PM Eastern, which is 1 PM on the Pacific and 9 PM in the UK. So hope everyone's excited for it. If you are, smash the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell to see more videos. Don't forget to use my support code on the item shop, DeathMonk992, and head on screen right now in the description. Until the next episode, peace out.